One construction worker is dead, another critically injured at a work site.
I've been on numerous projects with fatal accidents, one of which a man was unbanding his glass panels, and when he took the banding off, he turned his back to it, and one piece fell on him and crushed him.
I've seen a fatality on a job. It wasn't our employee or anyone that we knew, but it was just because of an unsafe condition. I pray for their family every single day.
I've seen death on the job. I've seen a lot. Over the years, I've seen a lot of stuff.
Construction crews stand by watching in horror.
I definitely don't want to go to someone's house and tell their family members, hey, your husband or your sister, your brother didn't make it today.
I've seen some things that I wish I hadn't, that I can't unsee. And, you know, nobody really likes to talk about it, but they need to be talked about so they don't happen again.
What motivates me to be safe is seeing the injuries I've seen over the years that other people have encountered through working unsafe. I don't want that to ever happen to any of my employees at Hodges Erectors, ever. I have a passion for Hodges Erectors, I truly do. I've been with them since around '89, I think. When the company started, it was just Dan Hodges and myself.
I'm the person who is here every day, and I'm the only office employee actually. And we do, you know, I've been working here for 15 years.
Well, my first job with Hodges was at Dolphin Mall, 1998, right down the street here in Miami.
I've been working with Hodges a little over 18 years, close to 19 years now. They're big on safety and getting the job done right the first time. I love it.
We have a lot of long-term employees. It's a great relationship with them, and we're really proud to have them working for us.
They stay because I guess they like the culture, they like the family atmosphere that we all bring.
They're what keeps the company going. And without those key employees, we wouldn't be where we are today.
I think our workers feel respected, and people like to work for a place that values their well-being.
If it's not for our employees, we wouldn't stand out in our industry.
Hodges is not a big company, but it's like working with my family.
This is my family away from my family, all right? And I mean it. Like, I spend more time out here on a breathing day with these guys than I do at home with my family.
Safety is very important to Hodges. We want to make sure everybody goes home to their families with no injuries.
We want our men to come to work and go home safely to their families. So safety is number one around here.
These are not only my employees, they're my friends. And I care about them and I care about the job.
Safety is our number one goal, and today, these contractors, safety's their number one goal.
Usually the guys are in about 6:30. We'll start the meeting off in the day. I'll greet the men and call them over once the clock strikes 7. Proper planning, always, every day, before every task actually, not just every day, we have multiple tasks a day.
All our men know every morning what they're gonna do, so they know what equipment they need for each activity.
First up, task, inspecting your work area, Gene. What can go wrong? Trip, slip, and fall.
We'll have a discussion of what today's tasks are on hand, an overview, what can go wrong, and what can we do to prevent it. And of course, remind everyone of how important it is to go home to our families.
And then we also give an incentive monthly or quarterly for that job. If anyone was safe and there was a recommendation from the safety manager from the project that this guy was working extra safe, we have a raffle, and then we give the men tools and incentives for them to keep continuing to be safe.
0 incident is our safety goal at every job.
If employees feel like that you don't take their safety seriously, then They don't want to work for us, and it breaks down the whole environment of the job.
We have a safety goal that we try to maintain every year, which is 0 recordables.
I've been on this job since mid-September, and here we are, April 1st, and Hodges has had 0 incidents.
We've had 0 injuries, and we've had up to 35 guys at one point working on that project, working 6-7 days a week.
We had 30,000 man hours with 0 lost time, so that's a huge accomplishment for us.
What causes accidents? Getting in a hurry, not having your proper tools and equipment to do the job with.
I believe what causes accidents on jobs is lack of planning.
Complacency is one of the biggest problems. Guys tell you, oh, I've been doing this for many years, I'm fine.
Improper communication, like with other trades per se. You gotta know what the electrician is doing because you can't get zapped. And when they're pouring concrete, you gotta watch out because them guys, they don't know any better. They'll pour concrete on you. You gotta dodge them.
Failing to inspect the equipment you have daily.
Inspect the rigging and the equipment that we use. Like the winch line, snatch blocks, anything you have anchored off with a snatch block, whether it's a picking eye or a beam grabber, a choker, a pin cable. You know, just inspect your stuff, whether it's your personal PPE or whatever you're using to hoist up before each use.
We inspect all our equipment on a daily basis to make sure that everything's in good working condition. Check the oil, check tires, make sure if it has any factory safety alarms, make sure everything's working and good to go before we use it. We help prevent injuries by making sure all the guys have whatever equipment they need to do the job safely. And if they don't have it, they let us know and we make sure they get everything they need.
Any PPEs they need, we give it to them. There's never a question. Safety glasses, gloves, yo-yos, beamers, dust masks, earplugs, whatever they need, we'll give it to them.
Hodges gives us everything we need, the proper training, and the right tool for the right job.
When you see something, say something. Don't just say, look at this guy, he's not tied off right, look at this clown. And you've got to be able to stop them in their tracks and correct their unsafe act. Otherwise, what if they fall and you've walked away and they get injured? Basically, it's your fault.
Be your brother's keeper. This comes with being human, right? Everybody has an off day. And guess what, doggone it? On that off day, that's when things probably are more prone to happen.
If we have a near-miss incident, we talk about it as a group and as a team, so like that, we prevent that same activity moving forward, so there is no incident and there is no accident.
Seeing an accident on the job just affects, in a way, it makes the guys more cautious, because now they're cognizant of things that they may have been complacent about before. That they took for granted, you actually see this is what can actually happen if you don't follow through the way you were told to do it, doing it the right way.
Somebody gets injured, the job's going to shut down, you got a problem. Wow, I can't even envision what a fatality would do. I've never been on a job of our own where there's been a fatality.
Hodges Erectors has never had a fatality in their existence for 25 years. The culture at Hodges is primarily about safety and also quality.
We have a very good reputation for being quality iron workers and safe iron workers.
Everyone in the industry knows our track record and they want safety-oriented contractor working with them.
The GCs that we work for tend to be very large companies, and safety is sort of the all-consuming presence.
The contractor really counts on us so that we keep this place safe.
The safer Hodges is, it helps us to get the jobs with the contractors because they're happy with the result. There's no lost time, accidents on the job, and it just helps get it along faster. Production is better, no lost time, and makes them happy with us.
They go hand in hand. Safety and production goes hand in hand. And quite honestly, if somebody gets injured, production's going out the window. It truly is.
You're safe, it helps production because you don't have any lost time due to accidents or injuries.
If you create a safe working environment, everyone wants to do their best, and also they're much more productive because they feel safe in the environment that they're in.
I look out for all my brothers, and my brothers look out for me.
You got to remember why you come to work. It's not just to make a couple of dollars because you want to provide for your family. If you get injured, you lose time from work or die, you're not helping your family.
Work safe and do everything right the first time. Don't cut corners, don't take shortcuts.
Let's do things the right way and keep everybody safe, because at the end of the day, your family comes first.
Get it done right, get it done safe. That's the important one, get it done safe.
The best thing ever happened for this company was George Amador bought the company. He's making it grow, he's buying equipment, and he's passionate about this company himself. He cares a lot about his employees.
If it's not for our employees, we wouldn't stand out in our industry.
I love working for Hodges Erectors.
This is the Hodges family.
I love working for Hodges. I can't envision ever working for another company. And I will retire with Hodges Erectors.